Hello, beautiful humans. I hope you are well today. Today we'll be talking about the most effective principles of slow living. We can manage our lives more effectively if we split the slow living movement down into smaller aspects. On that premise, here are 7 slow living ideas that can help you relax and ease into slow living. Ritualize your everyday routines. Most of us structure our days around daily habits. We get up, make a cup of coffee, have breakfast, dress, and drive to work. Transform these ordinary actions into thoughtful rituals to embrace the concepts of slow living. Instead of rushing out of bed, take your time and plan your day. And stop going through the motions of daily life on autopilot. The goal is to integrate mindfulness into our daily life. We begin to examine the true value of our actions when we do less and think more. In other words, we learn to live in the present moment, to cherish every single habit, and to avoid hurrying from one activity to the next. Embrace slow food principles. Food is one of the slow living movement's guiding principles. Slow values should guide both our meals and our eating habits in this setting. You don't have to use every strategy, but you may get some ideas from the Italian movement where slow living first began as slow food. Here are a few of the most practical slow food rules. Sit at a table and eat from a proper plate. No matter if the food is takeout. Try not to use your phone, tablet, or laptop during meals. Try to share at least one meal a day with your family, friends, or roommates. And prioritize foods that are sustainable, local, organic, and whole. In many cases, it may be unattainable, but getting closer is a good aim. If you are a part of my slow living community, welcome back. If not, consider subscribing so you can be alerted when I post a new video. Also, please give it a like so YouTube can show this content to others. Simplify holidays and other occasions. Many holidays, birthday parties, and other events are controlled by materialism in our one-click purchasing era. We dash to the stores in search of the ideal present for the techie in our family. We attempt to outspend each other when it comes to birthday gifts. Worse, we feel that our present demonstrates our degree of regard for the recipient. It's time to simplify our holiday and gifting culture. In this context, we may utilize deliberate consumption to assess the worth of certain gifts in the recipient's life. Such a slogan has the potential to alter our perspective. We'll quit looking for the most expensive gift and instead look for the most beneficial one. Travel slowly. The next slow living principle involves traveling. Packaged, fast-paced holidays were thriving in the industry before the pandemic turned down. Before 2020, the cruise business was on an upswing, and an increasing number of individuals sailed to far-flung destinations on all-inclusive vacations. Although there has been a significant decrease in tourism in recent months, the sector will ultimately reclaim its former splendor. When it happens, though, we will have a good chance to reconsider our travel patterns and slow down our plans. As a result, whether you want to work remotely again, sail on a cruise ship, backpack across Southeast Asia, or simply take a city vacation, consider your travel style. Consider this: how quickly should I travel? Do I have a complete understanding of the locations? Most essential, do I have enough time to experience novelty and excitement? You could easily travel virtually if all you had to do was run from Instagram hotspot to Instagram hotspot. After all, virtual encounters will be a significant component of future travel. In the same spirit, we can appreciate gestures over material gifts. As an example, consider family members who reside on the opposite side of the nation. Surprising them with a visit to their location might be a far greater impact than a digital offer. Relish boredom. Boredom has gotten a bad rap for the majority of individuals. That new film is tedious. Jogging is a tedious sport, and everything related to mindfulness fuels my boredom. Learning to enjoy boredom, on the other hand, is a superpower. There will be a lot of tedious, repetitive training, whether you want to get healthier, establish a business, learn a new language, any of these things. And slow living concepts are a wonderful approach to perfect that training. Your boredom threshold will rise if you practice mindfulness in your daily life. Slow down your daily routine and avoid the concept of multitasking. In other words, you will remain bored for a considerably longer period of time, and as a result of this greater starting position, you will be able to concentrate for longer periods of time, and you will become more productive. Examine how you use your leisure time. Slow living entails pursuing purposeful interest rather than spontaneous amusement in one's spare time. Consider whether this activity adds value to your life. If your evening TV viewing just serves to exasperate your anxiety with doom and gloom news broadcasts, then maybe it's time to find a new evening pastime. In the same spirit, don't just sit in front of the TV or surf through social media because you're bored. Look for an activity that offers true amusement or another sort of value. The most apparent example is reading, which combines enjoyment and information. Curate your leisure activities, regardless of the type. To avoid boredom, question their utility and do not do them on autopilot. Finally, the most important slow living element is the concept of relating to the present moment. Many people's concerns in this situation may be traced back to ambiguity. They anticipate something in the future, and the dangers that are unavoidable add to their anxiety. This is why you must live in the present. The difficulty with always imagining what may happen in the future is that there is no assurances. You don't have a crystal ball to tell what will happen. You do, on the other hand, have influence over the following 24 hours. As a result, use the ideas of slow living by carefully planning the content of those 24 hours. Slow living entails creating a productive daily routine that will assist you in your goals. Begin to connect to the present, since the past is gone and the future is unknown. I wish you well on your slow living journey. Until next time, be kind to yourself.